This show is sponsored by printbymagic.com. We print directly to your bicycle playing card.
Hello and welcome to the Magicworld Review Show. I'm James Anthony and today I'm reviewing two products and then announcing the winner to the competition last week, which was for the Ninja Cardistry playing cards. So somebody is going to be winning this deck of cards here that we opened and reviewed for the last review show. So let's get going. Today I am reviewing two products. This one here, which is Light Paint by Mathieu Bich, Gentleman's Magic. And then finally, we're going to be reviewing the Smoke Cube, the world's smallest smoke cube by Joao Miranda. So let's get straight into this. We're going to leave this one till last. We're going to start off with Light Paint by Mathieu Bich. Let's cut to a trailer of this product now. Okay, I'm back, and that is Light Paint. It is exactly what you see in the trailer in terms of it's a reveal. And who doesn't like card reveals? So I wanted to review this mainly because Ian actually took one of these home the other day, played around with it, and he loves his card reveals. And who doesn't? They are great. And for this, I wanted to see how well it worked in the real world. So I sent Ian out and he tested it over a weekend, and he had mostly successful results, but there's a little bit of work that needs to be done with this product. So let's get on to the price first of all. This is Light Paint at £31.49. It comes with good video tutorials in both French and in English, and both of them actually using the proper language, proper words, and not dubbed in any way. So it took him double the amount of time to create that explanation video. And you have two predictions which you can use, or two gimmicks, and you have one normal looking gimmick. And these are just so that you could switch it at the end if they were to then get their camera out and try and use a light or a flash or anything and try and see something. They simply cannot. I'm not going to say much more than that, but you get the two. You get 7 of hearts and something of clubs, I think, but 7 of hearts is one of them. Now, in terms of how practical is this? Well, looking at the actual, you know what WoW gimmicks are, and it's kind of reminded me of that when I first opened it up, but it's nothing like WoW. It's not that same effect. But when you take a picture and you use your magical skills, then you can make on this plastic gimmick with little squares on it, the playing card appear as a prediction. Now, my first question in Magic is, why would I be carrying a little piece of plastic that has lots of white squares on it? Why not a blank card? So that's just my inner monologue saying, for what reason would I go in and why would I carry this thing that has little white squares on it? But would the spectator think that far ahead, or would they think that much? Probably not. But in my mind, that was probably the one, not downside, but the one area I was thinking that I'm not sure. If it felt like a real card and looked like a real card and could be examined like a real card, I think that would have been a preferred option for myself. If it was a playing card, like a bicycle card that was printed with squares on it, and then it worked from that, and then you switch it, I think that would make more sense. But to a layperson, you do get what you say on the tin. Now, at the same time, you have to be careful of not your angles of performing to people, although that always comes into everything, that people are only going to see it from here, but you are angle free. You can do whatever you want. What you do have to be careful of is anybody seeing the camera that's actually taking the photo. So the people behind you, you don't want them seeing that camera and the photo that you're taking. And secondly, you have to be quite comfortable with the audience management to make sure that you are, and they are holding the gimmicks in the correct angles and not straight onto the camera, to the camera. So that's one area. You've got to make sure that it's not straight on. And also, you might not get a perfect result every time. Now, I think with the correct audience management, you would get this probably 80-90% of the time, if not 95% of the time. But there are going to be times when you take their camera, their phone, you take a picture, and it's not going to work because every camera, every phone is different. The flash is sometimes maybe different intervals. The flash might not be as strong. You might need to adjust the white balance, which is addressed on the video as well, and how to do it quickly. But personally, I would have no idea how to adjust a white balance on someone's Android phone that I've just borrowed. So you're going to have to do a bit of a learning process if it's on Android. iPhone's pretty easy. But in most cases, it's as simple as turning on the flash and taking a photo. So if you pick the right situations for doing this in a sort of darker lit situation, make sure that it's on a slight angle and not facing the actual camera you're taking the photo, you will get the exact results you're after pretty much every time. So then quite simply hand it out afterwards and it's completely examinable. So all in all, you get 2 gimmicks, you get the extra gimmick, and it does what it says on the tin. It's a strong piece of magic, it's a reveal. Would it be something that I would carry around in my wallet every day? I don't know. That's a simple answer to that. I don't know. I'd like to think that I could do. It's quite a thin piece of plastic, so it would have to be protected, and so it won't just fit in one of your wallet slots of your general wallet. So that would be probably, if I could just carry it around in my wallet easily, maybe I'd be doing this a lot more and more like a business card size. But as a playing card size, I just can't help but think I might not use this as much as I would like. But in the right situation, I think the right time, certainly for Instagram, certainly great for the fact that they are going to have a photo that they can now share that has them in it and the card that's correct, and get them to tag you in it as a performer, and you have now got a great piece of marketing and something that will last forever with them as well. So there's plus sides to this, in my opinion, and there's downsides, like every product in Magic. I think, going back on it, I think I would use this effect. I'm so set in my ways of what I perform when I do my close-up magic. Trying new things out I do occasionally, but I am really, really picky. But I do think this is something that is so thin that you could just carry it around in the tiniest of pockets, add it on top of something else that's in there, and you're ready to go anytime you wish. So yeah, I changed my mind on that a little bit. I think it is something that is practical to carry around at any time, anywhere. It fits in a wallet, even if it's not inside the business card pocket. I'm just being too picky there, I'll be honest. But in terms of why it's crisscrossed and why it's a plastic piece of card, that's the only bit I don't get. But apart from that, it works, does what it says on the tin. It looks good, it's been well thought out, and the trailers and the are accurate, and the tutorials are also accurate. So and very in-depth. So you get everything you need with this product. It's a good product. Is it worth £31.49? I would probably say it's a little bit at the steep end for this effect, a little bit. But having said that, if you've got use for this and you like your reveals, then it's worth every penny. It's something you might carry in your wallet every day and perform regularly. And because you get 2 gimmicks, you can jump from one table to the next and easily do it in a party situation. I think that's probably where this shines most, is in a party situation and not where the room is really lit up high. It would have to be sort of like a little bit dimly lit or just a little bit darker, just so that when the flash lights, it gets that real ping on it. Also, sometimes when it gets that ping, sometimes it shows up slightly better than it does on others, depending on the angles and everything else. So it's not always exactly the same outcome every time, but sometimes that's quite good. He does go through other routines as well, ideas of video as well with this. So all in all, it's a good product. I like it. I'm going to give it a rating out of 10, and this is quite simply going to be a 7 out of 10, like the 7 of Hearts. 7 out of 10 for Light Paint by Mathieu Bich. Let's go on to product number 2. Getting excited, getting ahead of my time here. This product is called Smoke Cube, the world's smallest smoke device, by Joao Miranda. Let's cut to a trailer of this product now.
Magic. Innovation. Technology at your fingertips. Welcome to Smoke Cube, the world's smallest smoke machine that fits in the palm of your hand and allows you to produce beautiful clouds of smoke. With this tiny machine, you can easily enhance your existing effects by using smoke. The sides of this device have powerful magnets, allowing the performer to ditch the gimmick invisibly. Another great feature of the Smoke Cube is that it allows for the attachment of a reel, allowing the magician to show his hands empty after the smoke production. The Smoke Cube is programmable, allowing the magician to customize the time delay before the smoke production. Also, the magician can easily palm the device due to the special anti-slippery material used in the construction of the gimmick. Joao Miranda and his team worked for more than 6 months to bring you the best technology in the smallest space possible.
I really think that this is the right path regarding modern smoke devices.
Smoke Cube. Get yours now at your favorite magic dealer.
Okay, I'm back. This is the world's smallest smoke device in the world. Yeah, it is small. It's very small. I can't deny that in any way. Now, I played around with quite a few smoke devices, mostly vapor and those kind of things with remote controls, a Link watch and various others over the years. But this one, when I first opened it, well, before I do that, let's just go to the price of this product. This one is £224.99. So £224.99, but we do have a special offer on it right now, so do watch to the end of the video to see that offer. But £224.99, and it's definitely at the higher price range compared to some of the others that are out there. Now, on this review show, I'm not going to be bothered about showing you the device. Why is that? Before people start commenting saying, you're giving things away. I'm not. The pictures are everywhere. It's on the front of the box, for crying out loud. It's right there. You can see it. The video shows various different versions, you know, the back, the front, the sides of it, the charging area of it. So you see everything that I'm about to show you here. Okay, this is the device. Now, of course, it's small. It goes without saying. It comes with a magnet part here that clicks back like this. So, like that. And all in all, once that's clicked in there, this can be used to stick it to the edge of a bag. So it could be on a cardboard bag to show you the sticking strength. You know, it's working through a t-shirt very well there, and sticking on and not coming off in any way. So it's working through that very, very well. And then on top of that, it's got the on-off switch here, which is flush and down a little bit so you don't catch it and break it, because it's one of those switches that, you know, all switches can break and anything, but this one is lasting well. It's good for me so far. I've been using this all the time, by the way, as well. Going out to the pub, playing around with it. It's great. In the end here, you just drop a few drops of the liquid that you get with it, which you can buy refills for, might I say, as well. So the refills are very cheap. They're about £8 to £10 for a refill, and it's the same refill, as far as I'm aware, as the Lynx watch. They're available on the website. I don't know whether you can use any liquid or not. That is something that I'd like someone, if they know that answer, to come back to me and say, well, can I get a 0 nicotine one from my local vape shop and use that? I don't know. I'd love to know that answer. If I do find out the answer, I will put it in the show more section as well. But all in all, just a couple of little drips, not too much, and you have it ready to go. And unlike the watch, which you used to have to top up almost every 2 times, it was running out, for me anyway. For this, you get 20, 30 puffs easily out of it, if not more. So it's great, and even the next day it still does a smoke, even if you've done the liquid. It doesn't seem to dry out and stop it from working. So that's one great thing, is longevity. It's great for that side of things. It's got the fan on here. Now let's go to volume. Volume, I think I've read somewhere on the internet, it's 10 decibels or something like that. It really is nothing to worry about. Yes, you can hear it in a really silent room. You can hear anything in a really silent room, but I'm going to try and be silent. You'll hear it from the microphone more than anything, but I'm going to push the button. I have a 5-second delay on this, which is a great feature as well. So I pushed it, 5-second delay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There it goes. Yes. Now bear in mind the microphone's right here and this is here, so I don't know how loud that was for you, but it really is very, very silent. And in any normal situations, if you're in a bar, if you're in a restaurant, anywhere where there's a bit of talking, you're not going to hear that thing. You're not going to hear it when you push it either. There's one buzz that you get when you first push it to tell you that you've activated it, and it's not a worry at all. The nice thing is it does palm very easily in the hand. So as long as you're comfortable with palming a coin, then you will be comfortable with this device. And at first you think it's not really that palmable. It's rectangle, it's square, it's kind of like not going to be easy. But really it is, because of the material it's made out of. So it's not all 3D printed. This part is 3D printed that clicks on. But this part here has been 3D printed, but in a sort of sandstone. I don't know exactly what the material is, to be honest, but it's like a different build of material, definitely more long wearing, and I like the grippiness of it. It kind of feels like suede a little bit, but with a little bit of a grip on it. It kind of, you can feel it gripping like sandpaper. If you actually rub your finger on it, it acts like sandpaper. It's a great thing, and it just holds and stays in your hand like this perfectly. So you can do it on different angles. You can choose whether you want the smoke to go upwards here or upwards here. And also here on the end it has a little pull. This you attach to whatever you want to make it ping into your jacket. So that's a great little aspect of it as well. So you have something all in one. I love having in my jacket just a dangling thing from my neck down to about halfway down my back, and having devices attached to that. And the fact that I could literally go behind my back at a moment's notice, pull this out, push the button, make the smoke appear in 2, 1. It's so cool. And then open my hands because it's jumped back into my jacket, I think is a brilliant little thing. So there's a lot of plus points to this. One of the main ones, unlike the watch, if I remember right, it doesn't get too hot in my hands. So yet you can feel the heat, but no way is it burning, no way is it getting too hot for your skin. Of course, if you're going to put your finger right up against there, you're going to burn yourself. Don't do it. Simple as that. Just keep your hand away from that area. But all in all, I can have my hand fairly close to here, won't feel anything that's going to feel discomfort in any way. So from here, I can feel, let's do the heat test. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, if I really get close, I can feel it, but you know, it's not a problem or anything to worry about whatsoever. In terms of, now I've already done 3 times, you can probably get at least 100 puffs out of this before you need to charge up the battery, maybe even more. If you leave it on, I like it because it vibrates and tells you that you've left it on, so you can turn it off. And it also has a continuous smoke function as well. So if you need smoke to be coming out of somewhere for 20 seconds, for 30 seconds, this device can do it, and that is a massive plus point as well. So all in all, you get a cool little device. It's on the higher end of the price range, but if you've got use for it, then this is definitely my preferred choice right now of smoke devices that are out there. The refills are cheap. Once it's there, you're going to get a lot of fun out of it. Also, you can program the number of seconds in which it activates. So if you wish, you can, when you first turn it on, you get this choice. So I'm going to turn it off now. I'm going to turn it on. For 10 seconds, I now can choose. So I'm going to do 2 seconds. 1, 2. Now I wait 10 seconds. Then it's going to double buzz to tell me that it's confirmed the programming. There we go. So now, whenever I do it, 2 seconds, and we now have the smoke again coming right out. But imagine the possibilities. You could set this to 5 or 10 or 15 seconds and make a card vanish like I did on the video last week, and then suddenly point down to your pocket and smoke begins to come out of your pocket. And there is the playing card. There's so many cool things you can do with this. I can't tell you how excited I was to get this product, and I'm so happy to have been sent this product to play around with. So yeah, I'm going to give this a rating out of 10. It comes with good packaging, great instructions, and a lot of routines. I mean, a lot of routines and ideas, everything you see on the trailer, and then some more. And it really is easy to use. So if you've never palmed a coin before, yeah, that's maybe a different matter. But in general, while it's quite a thick object, you still cannot turn your hand too much. You still get a very good, if you're used to palming, see even there, even that usual little turn I'd do with a coin, you can see the angle here. So you've got to be a little bit careful. You've got to just reduce that a little bit, but you can still flash your hands, make it look very empty. You push it, and then 5 seconds later or 2 seconds later, you have the choice of making the smoke coming out of your hands just like that, or out of a product or something else that you have, and then, of course, ditching it. Also, the idea of using a top-it is a great idea. I use my top-it quite often, and this, again, could just be, because of the weight of it, is perfect for that. So there we go. That is the end of my review. If you've got one of these yourself, please let us know your thoughts on it in the show more section. And I'm going to give this a rating out of 10. And I'm going to give this right now, as of the testing I've done on it for nearly a week, and the fact it's lasted a long time, the smoke's good. So far, I'm happy, definitely giving this a good. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So why am I holding this? I have no idea why I'm holding that up. It's a 9 out of 10, that's just because it's there. 9 out of 10 for Smoke Cube, £224.99. Yes, it's a lot of money, but if you've got a good use for it, then it really isn't. It's something that's going to last a long, long time. Now, in terms of that, you also get this nice little bag and box that comes with it, a little zip, like a headphone bag. You get the charger, and you also get the liquid as well. So that's perfect for carrying it around wherever you need to go, to gigs or wherever. And there is a special offer on it right now, and we only have very limited numbers of these in stock. I mean, super limited. We have about 3 or 4 left. They've all been pre-ordered and pre-sold. So if you want one of these, make sure you go to magicworld.co.uk. Find the link in the show more section. It's probably going to be / smoke -cube -Joao -Miranda. But yeah, check the show more section, get on there, and if it's showing it in stock, then we actually have it physically in stock, ready to send when the release date happens, which is the 11th. So the release date is the 11th of the 6th, or of this month. So if you want one, and I know that the quantities are super limited right now, make sure you get in touch, get on the website, get one pre-ordered, and play around with it, because I know you're going to have as much fun as I am with this product. Let's move on to finally the competition. So 2 weeks ago, or 2.5 weeks ago, we offered the opportunity to win the Ninja Kiwi playing cards. So there is a winner for these deck of cards, and it's the one that we opened up, but it's brand new. It's still brand new, promise you. We literally only used it in that review show, and it's beautiful. And these are a beautiful deck of cards. So the winner, chosen at random from the people who left the comments last time and liked the products and the page, quite simply is Ryan Rowarth. So Ryan Rowarth, congratulations, you are the winner. Just get in touch, send me a message, give me your address, and I will pop these in the post to you this week. So there we go. Another competition is going to be coming for next week. Thank you very much for watching this week's Magic World review show. I'll be back soon with another great review, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.